Bluespecs reviews, and I'm here with another probably insipid product, but let's be unbiased. I just don't like Blue Moon stuff. I just don't. I'm not a fan. If I want wheat stuff, I'll go have wheat stuff. The only thing I think I liked one time was their they had a horchata thing once that I kind of liked. They had a white IPA once that I kind of liked. Beyond that, I think I liked it when I was younger too. I liked the original Blue Moon when I was younger. I liked all that stuff when I was younger. But now I'm just really turned off to the whole Blue Moon thing. Either way, we're here with another newish wheat beer type of thing. This is the Pacific Apricot wheat. We just reviewed the mango wheat, which I gave a B- because it was mildly enjoyable, and it was more of a beer than it was a flavor type of thing. It was more of a beer than it was like a malt product, like a malt beverage. Like it was more of a beer than it was the flavor. So let's see what this one is. This one gets a 3.34 out of 5 on Bravka, and it is 5.6% by volume alcohol. So let's see what this is about. It says crafted with ripened Washington apricots. I do like apricots, so I mean, so let's see if this is maybe good at all. I mean, I like mangoes too, so you know, that was, there's stuff on the bottom. I'm swishing it to get it out because this is not that cloudy, so we'll probably make it a little more cloudy. Yeah. I have a lot of beer in my fridge. I'm trying to get the bad ones out of the way. I have 2 bad ones that I'm not a fan of, so these were the 2. The last one, the Blue Moon Mango, and this one are the 2 ones I'm not really looking forward to. Either way, with that pour, we have 1 finger of silky, velvety, cream-colored head. It looks like a nice wheat beer type of thing. It's opaque, very hazy, not as active as that mango wheat. Not too active at all, just maybe 1 little stream of bubbles. I can see particulate matter floating about, and it is kind of the similar color with the mango. Very similar. However, this might be a bit darker, just, you know, in hue, I guess. Whew. I have a similar, like, nose presentation. We have what smells like a real apricot and what smells like a fake one. Similar thing with the mango. It smells like real mango, but also with fake. So, and it kind of smells like that here too. But that's really all I'm getting here. But I'm assuming this is going to be a similar product with that mango, but just different flavor. So let's go ahead and get a sip here. Whew. That's confusing. So the flavor of that apricot is not like a full-on sweetness, and that's kind of akin to what the real fruit is like. I mean, the apricot is sweet. It's just not like, it's not like biting into a mango or biting into an orange. It's it has some, I guess, some savory type of things happening, and that doesn't make sense for a fruit, but it has some sweetness. It also has some, like, a dry type of non-sweet aspects to it too. And that's kind of coming out here. We also have, like, your typical, and like I said in the previous video, I'm not a fan of these Blue Moon type wheat beers. I'm just not. If I want a wheat beer, I'll go get, like, Blue Moon. I'll get Boulevard unfiltered wheat. I'll get a real authentic German wheat beer. I'll get something, you know, that's good. These Blue Moon type wheat things are not my thing. I feel like they're tepid or almost insipid. I used to like them. I just don't really anymore. So you have that typical Blue Moon wheat beer setup. The white bread, and that's really it. It's bleh, it's meh. It's mundane, I think. However, with this one, you do have some of that apricot flavor coming through, and that does add a little bit of a better thing going on here, I guess. Ugh. The flavor or the feel is, again, light to medium, not all that dry. Drinkable, crushable. I think girls would like this. I think that these Blue Moon products are kind of for girls, and I don't like to say that because I have a very good friend of mine who is from Syria who does really love the original Blue Moon. So there are men who drink this. I think that there are a lot of men in America who drink this because they don't like beer itself. But there are, I kind of notice from talking, you know, my friend is from Syria. He doesn't speak a ton of English, but from talking to him, he puts like salt and like orange or whatever in it, and I'm not really keen on that. But the Blue Moon drinkers are beyond girls and men who hate beer, I guess is what was my point of saying that. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one another B minus because it's mildly enjoyable because of the flavor itself. The beer, and also this does have more of a beer thing going on than the flavor, but so that does make it mildly enjoyable because the flavor is good too. But beyond that, it's just, if I'm being totally honest, both of these beers are solid C's because they are but the flavor is enjoyable enough for me to give it, you know, the low end of B. The very low B minus here. So if you haven't had the Pacific Apricot Wheat from Blue Moon, I don't know, I wouldn't recommend either of these beers to somebody like myself who is an avid craft beer drinker, and who loves, you know, like real stuff. I would not advocate this. I wouldn't advocate this or the one I drank earlier. But if this is your cup of tea, then this is your cup of tea or glass of beer. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.